Good evening, good evening, good evening, good day, good night, wherever you are. Yes. And whenever you watch this video, blessing to you on this Mother's Day, to all the wonderful mothers who make it. I salute you. Yes, I do. I salute you. Da 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 da. All right, come on in. Na 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 na. Let me tell you, man, the amount of Mother's Day greeting I get today, it is overwhelming. First, I get so much. I mean, from every... What that? Hold on there. I'm going to hear that. I hear like my grandson a cry. I'm going to see what I'm going. Let me think of my grandson. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. I remember I tell you before, I'm gonna get one more time I forgot break before I'm in the program because somebody's supposed to come to me about maybe sometime when they come. But that long, I just want to give them something. Just make you know aware of that. But again, I started out by saying, I salute all the mothers that I'm a mother. So I know the pain, I know the agony that one has to go through to bring forth a child into this world. I can tell you from the onset, it's not an easy road. Conception, morning sickness, uncomfortableness, childbirth, sleepless night after birth. When they begin to grow and give talking, they get big, not listening, till then grow up into man and woman, and the whole procedure. And many mothers, like myself, started out very early. I started out as a child, shouldn't really involve in adult affair. Didn't even know what it is, to nurture a child. I remember first have to show me all those days it was bird eye. If any of you on this library remember, it was bird eye we use. It's a material. What is, I don't know if any of you remember that material. And they used to have some pin, some baby pin with the little heads, blue, pink, all of them head, or the head after big. Lord Jesus, we're coming from a mighty way. And I remember, could even buy much. When rain fall, you have to wash them, hang them up in the house. For them dry. I remember one time rain fall, and I have to use iron, coal iron too. Put the iron on the coal and dry nappy to put on baby. Anybody on here understand that will know what I'm talking about. But we thank God for mothers, right? God know when he was creating this world, why women were important. This world could never be what it is without a mother. So we want to understand, what is it about Mother's Day? How was Mother's Day actually came into place? Somebody asked me the question sometimes ago, is Mother's Day a biblical thing? No, So let me just let you know that Mother's Day have nothing to do with Bible. Anybody in the chat understand what I'm saying? Type in. And I'm really talking about the modern Mother's Day, because beyond the modern Mother's Day, there is a history about the goddess. But I want to start with the modern mother. There was a lady in America called Anna Jarvis. I want you to remember that. Anna Jarvis, May 12, 1907, was one of them who really started it. And in 1914, the US president made it a national holiday. So I want you to remember that. One of the ancient history though behind the Mother's Day thing was the Romans celebrate the festival. Anika baby, happy Mother's Day. The ancient Greek and Romans celebrate festival honoring mother goddess, such as the Rhea and the Cybele. That's the ancient. And they would do that. So it was a custom back from way back in the Roman Catholic, when they would honor Mary, the mother of Jesus, and they would celebrate that. They would celebrate that. So it come down into the Greek and the Roman culture also. In both culture, the mother goddess, what they call the Queen of Heaven, were worshipped during the springtime with religious festival. The ancient Greek paid tribute to the powerful goddess Rhea. Hi Joanne, how you doing baby? Same to you there. Well, I actually enjoyed mine today. I ate, oh my God, that meal was a lovely meal. They prepared a meal at the church and it was awesome. The wife of Cronus, known as the mother of God, and she was called the Queen of Heaven. You're welcome, girl. So it's a long time you have this whole thing about Mother's Day. But the most one that is more effective was Anna Marie Jarvis, who started out. She started out after the death of her mother and that driver. And then after in the World War, when a lot of mothers lost their husband, their child's father. And you know, there was a caring that good for the children. And she also saw it fitting was to have a special day to teach mothers how to nurture their children. I am happiness. How you doing? How to nurture children. So when I talk about mother is a wide concept of how we can understand it. But what we're talking about today, we are going to look at the different types. What is mother? A woman in relationship to her child or children, to care for with affection. And we have mothers who play different roles. And we're going to look at some of the different mothers that play roles in molding a child into adulthood. Everybody thumbs up the live. So we have different type of mother. We have adoptive mother. We have biological mother. We have stepmothers. We have surrogated mothers. And we're going to look at some of them. Who is a biological mother? We're going to reason here this evening. So I want you to type in. Once I ask a question, you type in. When I say your biological parent, your mother or your father, why is it biological? Type in. Come, let's reason. Biological. Please type in for me, please. Biological mother. Why? Who is a biological mother? your birth mother. It means the one who gave birth. It means the one who conceived you into the womb. It means the one who gave birth to you. That's your biological mother. First of all, so we're going to reason. So let's look at the word biological. In other, because we've been using this word a long while without even, taking into consideration why it is so. So let us get to our gadgets and we're going to look at the word biological. Because she gave birth, yes. So biological mother is a woman who gave birth to a child, or if you provide the egg, because they have we're going to that anyhow, that develop into an embryo. She is usually considered the legal mother. So once you give anything that comes from you, you become the biological. But there's something why. You know why it's biological? Because the DNA will prove. Alright. I'm not connected to a mother without bloodline. So when you talk about a biological parent, it's the DNA that it carries. Let me say if you're understanding me. It is the DNA that is carried. So we said the bloodline, the genealogy, the seed of that lineage is biological. That's biological. Lady Love, happy Mother's Day to you, Auntie Jen, and all the mothers in this chat room. Big up. Big up yourself to Lady Love. Right. Are you getting what I'm saying? Type in the chat. We're reasoning now, Sunday. This is a special edition this evening. We want to make sure you're getting it. And as I said before, some of you come on, some of us, even old church, everything, don't even understand. We take it on as a celebratory, yes, but it's not origin from a biblical perspective, because there are guidelines that the Bible also gave us as children to honor our parents. So it should not have to be a particular or a special day. But we'll get to that as we go. Okay, lady says she understand. So what we have crept into the church is a thing called the rudiment of the world. But you know what? Sometimes some things you have to just give credence to it, because the people are so indoctrinated that you can't shift them. You can't, so it's like some things become so, how should I explain that? It becomes such a part of us that we never get rid of it, brother. So sometimes I say, we just have to, I just talk it. I know some people will never be receptive to it, but I just leave it. But it's not biblical. I'm going to show you the biblical principle as we go along. So we're going to look at, we spoke about the biological mother. So let's look at who is a foster mother. So rooted, man. We can't break it out. I have the problem. I have the problem to deal with. So if I follow this thing, it will stress me out. That's what it's not sin. It's not a sin. Honor your mother. It's a good thing anyhow. Are so cultured, man. Culture killing the church, man. Jesus Christ. So a foster mother is a parent when the biological parents cannot care for their child and someone take that child and care for them you become a foster mother. Anybody on this life is a foster mother? Anybody on this life is a foster parent? Come on, mothers. Come on, mothers. Any foster mother on here? Any foster mother on the live? We're talking about mothers. That's what we're talking about. I am a biological and a foster mother. Oh, that's very nice, Lady Love. Oh, you're not. Lady Love says she's a mother and a foster mother. Care for others. That's what a foster mother is. Anybody on here is an adoptive mother? Now, let me break them down for you. The biological mother is the person who gave birth, who conceived and gave birth. The foster mother is someone who take a child into their care and care for them because their biological parent cannot care for them. And now we're looking at an adoptive mother. Who is an adoptive mother? Type in the chat. Let me see if you know who is an adoptive mother. An adoptive mother. Anybody on the live know who is an adoptive mother? Oh, you're not that, but they call you that. No. Well, an adoptive mother is a person who becomes the parent of a child through legal means. Signing document for legal custody. The biological parents signing away their rights through the court proceeding. You are called a what? An adoptive mother. So without the document being signed, you're not an adoptive mother, you are a foster parent. Sometimes I know people get it complicated and don't understand. Let me do it again. An adoptive mother is a person who becomes the parent of a child through legal means. Signing document for legal custody. The biological parents signing away their rights through court's proceeding. But the foster mother is a compassionate parent when the biological parents cannot care for their child and someone take that child and care for them through the court. If it's not signed legal, you are not an adoptive parent. I hope I'm clearing that because I know there's a misconception with that. Let me see what lady said. Yes, so you're a foster mother, lady love. You're a foster mother. I tell you something. By right, you cannot do anything legally on that child behalf unless the same parents consent. It's like my granddaughter. My granddaughter from 3 months grow up with us. But we never take the rights of legal proceeding for the child. And I tell you why. I didn't want to do that. As a mother, I know she was young. She couldn't care for the child. But when I took the child with me to the United States Embassy and said I was the one who cared for the child, they look at me and say I have to show legal documentation for custody of the child. So you can't just go use word of mouth and say, well, you are it. You have to have documentation to be an adoptive parent. Are you getting what I'm saying? Exactly. It's like an open adoption. There. So we're going through 3 types of mother. Biological, foster mother, and an adoptive mother. Then we're going to look at a surrogate mother. Let me see if anyone on the live know that. A surrogate mother. Who is a surrogate? Type in the chat. Don't bother Google it, man. Just tell me. Just type what you think. We'll learn. Thumbs up the live while you're coming, everybody, so that somebody else can join. Cause I'm rarely on this time of evening, but Some people may not look, but I told you I was going to give a little Mother's Day. That's my treat to you. Who is a surrogate mother? Who is a surrogate mother? Alright, so that's it. A woman who bear a child on behalf of another person. So it's a medical thing you're going to do. It's called an artificial insedimentation. It's an artificial insedimentation or in a vitro fertilization. Now, we're going into some medical terms that we may not even understand, but let me break it down. A surrogate mother. A surrogate mother is one who bear a child on behalf of another woman. In a pro-artificial, in the insemination or in a vitro fertilization. The egg and the sperm from an other injected into the surrogated mother. So it's a process that you have to do through a medical term. A medical thing has to be done in order to take the egg from me, and it has to be fertile. Insedimentation. Yes, that's the word. Do I pronounce it correctly? And so you become a what? A surrogated mother. So you're bearing a child, but it's not your seed. It's not your head. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Let me say the people on the live is interacting. It's about mothers today. So we are getting a clear understanding of mother. So now you understand who is a surrogated mother. So we have gone through all the mothers. We have gone through a biological mother. We have gone through foster mother, adoptive mother. Now we are at surrogated mother. Semination, or insemination. So, what did it say? Insemination. Did I say it wrong? Did I say it wrong, lady? Lady love? Insemination. I think that's what I said. Alright. So that's for surrogated mother. So I think we're getting somewhere. Then we have another mother who is called a stepmother. Who is a stepmother? Type in the chat. Who is a stepmother? Come on, all of you on the live, man. No, make we react now, man. Let me communicate, man. Who's a stepmother? Who is a stepmother? A lot of us were grown up with them. The woman who is with a man who has a child. Alright, let me see if I can break it for you. A woman who is with a man who has a child. She become, yes, yeah, you're right. You'll become the stepmother. So for instance, if I am a mother and I marry a man who has a child, and I have to take that child and grow that child, I am the child stepmother. Why you are called a stepmother? Why is it a stepmother? Type in the chat. And there are many ways a person can become a stepmother, you know. Look at it, how it can be. A stepmother is a woman who is a wife or a partner of one's parents. It could be after divorce, it could be after separation. One moment, let me see how that. 1 minute, nobody leave. I need to close the door outside, you know. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so there are many ways to become a stepmother. Oh, you're listening? The woman who is with a man. Oh, listen what I'm saying slowly. So the word is insemination. Otherwise the word will pronounce. Alright, lady love, call me. You want to call me? Invest. Good evening, auntie. Happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day to all the women and the life. Good afternoon. Lady J, put this number in 345 327 6123 and add it to WhatsApp. Alright, we go ahead. So we get different type of mother. Yeah. Biological mother, foster mother, adoptive mother, surrogated mother, stepmother, any other type of mother, you know, apart from like church mother or community mother. Now, your church mother would be somebody in the church who really cares, somebody that you can really go to for motherly advice, someone that you can confide in, you know, who live a certain lifestyle that you see as an example. That even sometimes when you can't go to your own biological or your surrogated or whatever the mother may be, you could see this one as a godly mom. We have community mothers, person who they see needs in the community and they're always there to help. Marlene is saying the child is not a part of my family member. What question you're answering, Marlene? I sort of miss the question you're answering. But when you see all the names and the different ways of becoming a mother, or get this attribute of a title of a mother, is at the end of the day, it comes down to one thing. And guess what is that one thing? Type in the chat. Type in the chat for me. It comes down to nurturing. It comes down to what? Caring. It comes down to have what? Love and compassion. Some people have some real testament though, you know. I tell you something. Alright, so we're going to look at some scriptures now. Alright, we have grandmothers. But one of the reasons why I never break it down to that is the offspring. And all of matter of fact, I should break it down because grandmother is in it too, because grandmother grow a lot of children and the grandmother is always the mother of the parent, of the child. And grandmother bear a lot of responsibility. I was partially grown up between two grandparents. Grandmother, grandfather, this minute me there, so the next minute me there. Because my mother have children here. So, my mother 17, she have 2 children. I was the second. She never know if I care for nothing. So my grandmother was one of them who care. And then my grandfather helped too. I sent her back to school to learn sewing. So we all have a story. Great grandmother too. Alright. But let us go to the Bible now and see what the Bible say about mother, our mothers, and we're going to look at that. Firstly, I want to go to Isaiah, in the book of Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 49. Wow. Isaiah 49 says, verse 15, can a woman forget her suckling child, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb? Yea, they may forget, yet will I not forget thee. What does that mean? Somebody in the chat explain. Can a woman forget her suckling child, that she should not have compassion? Type in the chat. All right, may I call you now? Lady Love, I'm going to call you now, and you're going to answer, right? So listen for the call now. Hi, Jasmine. How are you? Oh, what is that? Is that YouTube?
Hello.
Hi, baby. How are you doing?
Not bad. How are you?
Happy Mother's Day to you, too. I want you to make sure you give me the pronunciation and the live so everybody hear it.
I was just saying to you. Hold on, let me turn off this. There's a feedback. Let me hold it. 1 second.
I want you to make sure you give me the pronunciation. I hear the feedback.
Okay, that's taken care of.
All right.
No, there was this a statement that you made while you were talking about that you were making that you're married to a man, and then you mistakenly said, and I am a man. I'm the mother of four man.
Okay. I get the point. I get your point. But I was trying to use a reference.
I understand what you were saying. It's just that.
Yeah, it sound a little weird. It sound a little weird, don't? Yes, me get your point. But you know, I someone who I get your point. But I was just trying to use me as put in place of the gender. Yeah, to bring out something for somebody could understand my explanation.
Okay.
But I understand what you're saying also.
Yes.
All right.
And I understand, and I love what you do. So keep on doing what you do.
All right. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Yeah. All right, baby. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Jasmine, happy Mother's Day, Jasmine. You're showing a link, Jasmine. What is the link about? Could you type in the chat, Jasmine? I see you show your YouTube. What it is. Talk to me, Jasmine. If it's a situation where you want assistant, talk to me. Type in the chat. Type in the chat while I continue. So I was asking, can a woman... Hi, Sharon Bernard. How you doing? Happy Mother's Day to you guys too. Thanks. I mean, today I was overwhelmed with greetings. So it is saying, can a mother tender care? Come and tell you something, you know, people. You don't care how bad our children get, you know. Alright. Maybe say something, I mean, know some of you not agree with me. But I want you to understand my reasoning. And what I'm going to say is that I am in support of nothing wrong. Because I want my children. If I know that they become certain things, I don't really want to be a part of it. But I'm just going to say this. Sometimes you hear some things, even back home in Jamaica, and you hear that a boy get bad. and you hear that the mother uphold with the boy. It's not in all cases is that the mother uphold with the child, you know. It is about, no, some uphold, you know. I don't want to get wrong. Remember, make sure I make myself clear. Oh, Marlene is saying because some woman is like an ostrich. They only lay egg and leave them unprotected. Marlene, you're so bad. Oh, but anyway, I understand your point. But let me explain what I'm saying. I'm not naive. I'm not conniving. I'm not upholding. Thanks be to God. I didn't have any that I have to hide nothing or anything. But you have to understand. Can a mother forget her suckling child that she should not have compassion? Oh, what you saying, Jasmine? Welcome home. When I sing my last song, I want to hear him say, welcome home. Oh. So let me explain again. Let me take me a little time again and explain this to you again for you to understand. Remember what I'm saying. Hear me clearly. I don't uphold veterans. I ask any of my children them. I never have and I will never. But I want to say it sometimes when I see some things happening now. And because I know the word. And we are saying, I saw them parents at 10 man. Some of them, they just uphold them picnic for the wrong and all of that. In which way we should have scolded them. But what I'm saying, as a mother, all when you know say boy bad enough. God Almighty. Boy. All when you know say the picnic bad. Part of you kill you. Part of you killing you. All when you see one mother go out there where they may notice one the police did to her child and she said, me warn him, and me tell him. You see when she move from the scenery there and go home her yard, and even when she lay down on her bed, every pain where she feel, it her back. Let me say for anybody on this, like, I know me say sound a little, some people not going to understand. I may sound like myself an uphold wrong. I will never do that. I will never. I am trying to say to you, no care how bad them get, there is still something in your heart. If I ever when you vex this minute and you not vex the other minute, something in your heart as a mother towards a child. Type in the chat if I'm talking the truth. Type in the chat if I'm talking the truth. I am saying, no care how bad our children get, there is something in our mother's heart that have a compassion towards our child. Am I talking the truth? Type in the chat. Type in the chat. Nobody hearing me? It is called unconditional love. Lady love know what I'm saying. She say a true auntie. Because that mother won't give up hope for a change. Let me see if I can say it again. Let me see if I can. I want to explain this so that no one mistake me for upholding wrongs. Oh, Onika says, same thing I was saying to my brother this, that if the child, if anything happened to him, you feel. Let me not tell you, man. It's that I want to bring out. I'm glad I have some people on the live who is understanding me. This is what I want to bring out for you to understand. You know, sometimes I learn my opinion and give me a problem, you know. Believe me, you know. I just wish I could have do away with them, you know. And I pay them the mind to see them again. But you see, after that anger come out of me, it's like my heart. How am I explain it to you now? Let's say me did have one son, you see, who use weapon and do bad things. You know what I mean? And all when I go on my bed and I lay down, but I still think about my son, you know. But I still think about my son and I say, my God, what make my son have to do that? Look what happened to my son now. You know, so the same mother, I got still care food go give his son in a jail. And somebody I gonna say, there's an uphold mother. But no, listen again. Let me read it again. Isaiah 49 and verse 15. Can a mother forget her suckling child, that she should not have compassion? Optan understand me. Optan say, you are so right. A mother tender care can never see to the pain she bear. That's what me saying, but me have to make sure me explain it good, that you know here say me come here I try to condone nothing. It's not about all when you pick me bad. The mother I go have some feeling. And all when you know say him bad and him done somebody, and then you hear say police done him, you still have to feel. It will never go, people. Once you give birth and you are the biological mother, let me break it back down now. Even when you're not the biological mother and you become the foster parent and you become connected to the child and anything up to that child, you feel it. You may not be the biological mother and you become the adoptive mother. Because at the end of the day, all of it is about nurturing and caring and have compassion. That's what makes you a mother. Because you can bear a child as Marlene put there, and then you don't really take no care of them. You don't really have the love and the compassion. And somebody else will come right in place and take up that nurturing and have that love and compassion for that child. And I am saying to you, a mother who gave birth to a child will always all the while me there tell am I one not bad. Me wish they would turn around and acknowledge God and serve God in spirit and in truth. Your heart become weak for your child. Especially when you see you scold them, you know, man. And they still head down your wrong path. And that's why, you know, the scripture tell we clear, you know, but these children don't understand. In Ephesians chapter 6, let us look at Ephesians chapter 6. It says, children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Now this is a twofold thing. A lot of people don't understand it. You see, your spiritual parents, you are to honor them, because you know that we have spiritual parents. Our leaders are our spiritual parents. And then it says we should what? Honor our mother and father. So I want you to understand the concept here. Your mother and your father, which is a what? The first commandment with promise. And we can see that first commandment with promise in the book of Exodus chapter 20. In the book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 12, when it tells us to honor what, that was one of the law that the children of Israel got. Why we should honor our mother and father? Why? That it may be what? Well with thee, and thou mayst live as long on the earth. Why is these little young people now live long now? They not listen to them parents. They not no respect to them parents. They want to do as they like as long. The other day I was watching it. If I could have find it. And the sister came out and said they want the little child. And she was saying the mother failed the child. But when I look at the situation, you know, that mother was failed by her mother. And she come back and fail her own children. Auntie Jen, it's natural for her to protect and care and love her child. No matter what happened, even when the child is rude or indisciplined. May I tell you? I am telling you. I am telling you. Me say we just talk about that today. Not care how big them get. We don't want to hear nothing bad. We don't want to hear nothing go wrong with our children. They never go away. Your children are always going to be your everything until the day you die. Because that's the closest connection you have on this earth, is your offspring. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Anybody want to share that? You can call the program and share in. Let me see where I reach. All right, let's look at Psalms 127. Psalms 127. And verse 3 says, Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is reward. It is a weird experience to meet a woman who doesn't sacrifice, so very weird, and lay down her life to serve them. I, Jack Slappy, God bless you too. Even if it's not your child, we sometimes, let me tell you, as I talk about that, Marley, I wasn't in Jamaica at the time, and I heard that my neighbor daughter, and you know, I know them from them a little baby growing up, run up and down. And when I heard that, you know, they become adult now. Little girl was just 18 years old, decided that she meet this guy, and she wanted was to then go rent house out of Central Village. And the rest was history. And believe me, when I hear it, you see, man, my heart break, you know, man. My heart break so till me say, I couldn't understand how what happened to the little girl. Happened to the little girl. And even sometimes when I don't know, you know, it's like, I don't know if you watch a little case with a little girl, Daniela, from over Brayton School. When I see the little news when I see the news on the media, I say, man, my heart break, you see, man. I say, oh, that thing for do that to a little child, man. Anytime I see children get abused, you know, it's like it moved me in a different way. Upton said, bless mommy, that's true. Is any love greater than a mother's love? I don't think so, Jasmine. And I that sit here, I become mother to so many. See right when I sit down here? You know what time here them and knock on my door. But anything, boy. Me don't want to be wicked. Whatever I can do in this life to be good. So the Bible is saying in Psalms 127:3 said, Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. So it's a reward to bear children, because that was what God commanded from the beginning. That we should be what? Be fruitful and multiply and become many. I think I have done a fair share of job on this planet Earth by bearing fruit, bearing children fruit. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Let's look at Proverbs chapter 11. Is it 11? I think I put that here. Oh, sorry. Proverbs 31. I don't know when me I read. Proverbs chapter 31. Tell you who is a good woman and a good mother and a good wife. Listen to this. Verse 10. Talk about who can find it a virtuous woman. Often they say, Mommy, sometimes you see something on social media that brought you to tears over kids you don't even know, much less your own. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to read all of it. Good night, Vicky. How are you, Vicky? Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. I love this passage. The heart of her husband does safely trust in her. So that he shall never what? Have no need of spoil. What does that mean? Your husband shall have no need of spoil. While me read the time. The heart of her husband does safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good, and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like a merchant ship. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her handmaid. She considereth a field, and bite with the fruit of her hand. She planteth a vineyard. She perceived. She girded her loin and strengthened her arm. She perceives that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not at night. She laid her hand to the spindle, and her hand holdeth the staff. She stretcheth out her hands to her poor, yea, she reacheth forth her hand to the needy. She is not afraid of snow for her household, for all the house are clothed with scarlet. She maketh herself covering. He don't have to go after other women. That's right. Even watching TV and seeing some brutality acting to our children, tears. Yeah, man, lifetime it falls from my eye. Our clothing is silk and purple, means she cannot tire herself properly. Her husband is known in the street when he sitteth among the elders. Yeah, man, you need of nothing. Nothing to short. Good woman no make man short, man. I can use this passage in a different way, but I want to show you. Verse 28 is where I really want to get to. Marlene said, I am that woman. Her children arise up and call her blessed, and her husband praise her. That's what a good mother is about. That's what a good mother is about. Anybody want to have anything to say? Let me continue. You can share in the chat, or you can call. Verse 25. Did I read verse 10? Yeah. Her strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in her time. Anything else you want to share in the chat? Thumbs up the live. I just say I would come on briefly and just share this little Mother's Day with us. I know a lot of us here we're not going nowhere. We eat our food and we're happy. We make ourselves happy while the children are happy. And most of us here now, our children are grown. When I came home, I saw one put on something for me on the bed. And they called me from all about. So, I give thanks for my children. It were rough days. There were so many rough days. Happy Mother's Day to you, Dan. Thank you. There were many rough days that I go through in my early days of childbearing, when I didn't have no much knowledge what it was. Thanks our time. So, I hope you enjoy the little Sunday afternoon with me. I'm not going to be long because I am going to... No, it's what? Let me see the time. Yes, 6:02. So, I think it tell you, you woman must only have one man. And the same message goes to the man. Both must love and care for each other. Of course it is. That's a simple thing. I want somebody with a... I want person with a really have. I don't going around that. That's why some people brought down themselves before time. Just take with time and go on what we are doing and take with time. We are human being and we are not robot nor no iron. I just the lust and the satisfaction in some people we then can't control. And it causes a problem. But everything is good otherwise. Anything else anybody want to share? Where is Jasmine? I think Jasmine was sharing her YouTube channel. Let me get back to it. Okay, I saw it. You enjoy the little evening. Yeah, man, something we learn about sweetest Sunday evening. You know, guys, go with something. Ghost Mommy. Happy Mother's Day. I Ghost Mommy. Yes. Anything else you want? Anything else you want to share before I go? Alright. Since there's nothing else, I wish you a happy remaining of my mom. I don't have no parents either. I don't have no mother, I don't have no father, I don't have no husband. Bury all of them. So you're not alone, Ghost Mommy. My mother died 16 years. 16 years ago. A father can't be a mother. You will always be a father, but sometimes you play the role. You can't go play a role. A mother is a person who gives birth. So, man cannot be a mother. You're a father. But you may actually have to be the sole caregiver. You just is a father. A mother, I tell the definition of what a mother is. It's a person who gave birth. And then I break down the different kind of mothers that you have. But the biological mother is the one who gives birth, who conceive, carry in their womb for 9 months or whatever time it be, and give birth to you. That is called your biological mother. And then we talk about the foster mother. The foster mother is a compassionate parent who take care of a child when the biological parents are not able to do so. And then we have an adoptive mother who is by legal means. That means you go through the courts and all of them, something that you're granted. And you get documents signing over the rights of the child to you. Then you have a surrogated mother. And the surrogated mother is the person who bear a child on behalf of another person by some form of artificial insemination. I want me pronounce it right. Or by virtue of fertilization, the egg and the sperm from the other inject into the surrogated mother and she bear a child. The different level. Then we have the stepmother. Thanks, Jalina. Then we have the stepmother, a woman who is the wife or the partner of one parent, so you become the child's mother. Is a stepmother. So we talk about Allah. We have grandmother, great grandmother, community mother, church mother, and all of those type of mother. So that's what we were sharing here this afternoon. So I hope you learned something here. Those who came in late, You can watch the video from the beginning. And some of us have some mothers that didn't treat we well. And in my closing, I want to say to you, regardless if you hear say your mother and them they throw you in the garbage bin, I want you to forgive your mother. For the mere fact that you didn't die and God allowed somebody to find you, you can't remove it. It's still your mother. That's the person who gave birth to you. It sounds hard, don't it? So forgive them for their mistakes. Keep connecting to the family. Do an act of kindness. Pray for them. And teach your children to honor their parents, their grandparents. And your godmother is where people just says they are the godparent. By just, there's no formal legal binding, but people do it in different ways. Some of the church do it, but there's no legal binding. Alright, let me share this passage with you before I go. St. Mark 7. I want to caution us on this. St. Mark 7. St. Mark 7. For Moses says, honor thy father and mother, and whoso curseth father or mother, let him die the death. But if he say, if a man shall say to his father or mother, it is carbon that he say, a gift by whatsoever thou mightest be profited by me, he shall be free. And he suffer him no more to do aught for his father or his mother, making the word of God of none effect through your tradition, which ye have delivered, and many such like things. We should not forget our mother and our father. Right? Honor them, that it may be well with thee, and that thou mayest live long on the earth. God bless you. God keep you. God continue to make his face shine upon you all, and be gracious unto you. God lift up his countenance upon you all and give you peace. Have a blessed and enjoy the rest of your day. All the mothers on this life, I salute you. Peace and love until we meet by this medium again. Have a wonderful afternoon. Shalom.